Hello and welcome. This is Wayne Mazzoni, pitching coach at Sacred Heart University, here with D1 Pitching Mechanics. And we're here to film a series which is really the 10 key mental aspects a pitcher needs to have to really perform on the mound. And as most of you know, depending on your age, pitching, baseball, or really any sport is a combination of three things. It's sort of a triangle where on one set you have your skill development. So your pitching mechanics and hitting mechanics could be your golf swing or your tennis swing, whatever the case is, your actual skill development, which always should be constantly worked on. The other part of it, you would have your strength training, your speed, your endurance, your agility, your power, your flexibility. Also huge and tremendously important. Without that, you really can't perform those skills to your right level. And that should always be, should have a plan on that development. And the third, which is really what we're covering today, is what is your mental development? What is your mental approach to baseball, and specifically in the series to pitching? And what is your self-talk like, and what are your philosophies on pitching? And that's what we're going to cover here. So we're going to start off with tip number one. And tip number one is that the most important part of the sport of baseball is the ball itself, right? One bat, both teams could share. You don't even need a mitt. I mean, obviously you have one, but you know, mitts can be shared. Back in the day, they would just leave gloves in the field and both teams would share them. The field could be great or bad or turf or grass or dirt or whatever the case is, and any old field really will do. But the most important thing is the baseball. If there are no baseballs at the field, we do not have a baseball game, we all leave, right? So if the baseball is the most important part of the sport and it's all about hitting and throwing and fielding and outrunning this sucker here, well, who controls the baseball? And it's obvious that the pitcher does. 95% of the game, you have this ball in your hand and you control everything. The team looks to you. The team knows when to get ready based on when you're about to throw. So your tempo, your effectiveness, your strike throwing, your body language, all of that is tremendously important. It's tremendously important. And in fact, I tell guys, you're holding the team in your hand. This is the team. You've got it. Okay? And the second part of the fact that the ball is the most important thing and that we have it is that we are on offense with the baseball. Do not let anyone tell you that baseball is the only sport where the defense has the ball. Incorrect. We have the ball and we attack the hitter. We are attacking the hitter. Attack, attack, attack. And the better the hitter defends our attack, we give them something called runs for it. But we are on offense. We are attacking the hitter constantly, and the hitter defends our attack, and that's the way the sport is played. So the mindset should always be, we're in control, we have the ball, we're the most important person on the field because we're controlling the ball, and we have the ability to attack the hitter constantly. So remember, we have the ball, we want to attack the hitter constantly. Again, it's Coach Mazzoni with Sacred Heart University Baseball, also D1 Pitching Mechanics, and I can't wait to share the rest of the tips with you.